Neil. Okay, yes, I have made you both my co-hosts, so I believe that you are now able to record the class. Okay. All good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So guys, if you could see in the first we have done the session, I have chosen two of you to be the recorders of the meeting. And if we go to the second session, I will explain to you what we will do, right, in the next meetings, not this meeting, because this meeting we will still do our activity like we used to do, like a normal way. But starting next week, we will have a rather different system of conducting class, in which I would like to make a group of 3 people. So a group of 3 people, and probably each meeting I will appoint 3 to 5 groups for next week, right? So for instance, today, at the end of the day today, I will choose 3 to 4 to 5 groups, right? Each group will contain of 3 people, right? And then this group will be assigned to present something for the next week, for the next meeting, right? So for example, group 1, for example, group 1 will be assigned to present present perfect and present perfect progressive. And then another group will be in charge in presenting passive voice. And then the third group will be in charge in presenting present future and present future continuous. And the last group, like for example, we have 4 groups. The last group or the 4th group will present a topic related to adjectives, nouns, adverbs, for example. And then when the time comes for next week, right, each of this group will be given 10 to 15 minutes, right? 10 to 15 minutes. You are very welcome to prepare your own PowerPoint, right? To prepare your own PowerPoint and to present your topic in the classroom like this. So instead of me speaking all the time from the beginning to the end, it will be your chance starting next week for the 4 to 5 groups that I have chosen today, that I will choose today to present the topics that I mentioned. Okay? Is the number 2 session instruction understandable, or does anyone still get confused about the number 2 session or the thing that we will start doing in the next meeting?
Yes, sir. Question.
Yes, please. Who is this?
Yeah, Ruth speaking, sir.
Ruth, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Ruth.
How we divide the group? We choose by ourselves, or you will choose, sir?
Right, that's a good question, Ruth. Thank you very much. So by the end of the class tonight, I will offer to you, first of all, right? And then if I have enough numbers of people, then I'll make the group of those people who who accept my offer to become the speakers for next week. Okay? And if the numbers are not enough yet, for example, I need 15 people for 5 groups, right? And there are only 12 people. It means I need 3 more people, right? So I will choose randomly 3 more people, and I will make the groups of those 5 or those 15 people. So it's going to be like 5 groups consisting of 3 people in each group. So Ruth, I would be the one choosing you from your voluntarily participation. So first of all, you have to raise your hand. You have to accept my offer by writing down your name on the chat box, and I'll make the group after that. Okay, Ruth, have I answered the question?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
That's great. Any other question before I continue to the next session? Okay, so yeah, you're still welcome to ask me questions along the way during our class today. Okay, guys, in the third session, it will be a lecture presentation. So today I will present something as best as I can. Could be a bit shorter, but I'll do my best to survive. I'll speak a bit slower and hopefully I'll be fine explaining everything. And then we will have student activities like usual, the first, second, and fourth week. I would like to ask, could be Vavai or Nail to go, to make breakout rooms later on. Like one group consists of like 10 people. So if we have like 70 people, and then we will have 7 groups. If we have 80 people, then 8 groups and the rest. So one group tonight for the breakout rooms will be around 10 people. And you will discuss some exercises that I will give you later. And then we have discussion. So in this discussion, it could be something that you present the result of your breakout room discussion with your partners, like the answers of the exercises that I give you, right? And then number 6, ladies and gentlemen, number 6, we might not have this because I think I am mistakenly put this, right? So this, all of these are actually part of present future. So be, going to, will, be plus verb ing, shall, they are part of present future. So I will explain all of these in here, right? And then probably this session will be used for pronunciation game like last time. We did have a little game of pronunciation. You open Google, you open your dictionary, and actually you find out how to pronounce some vocabularies in English, and we practice afterward. And then after that, we'll have, we'll have discussion and questions and answer session. So I would be glad to answer all of your questions regarding the session number 2. So the session number 2, because this will be something new that we will start doing next week, right? So if you're still unsure, if you are still unsure about what to do, you're welcome to ask questions and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, right. So we've got now, well, in the 10th session is closing. Everybody knows what closing is, hopefully. Before I move on, ladies and gentlemen, from these all 10 activities we're about to do today, have you got some questions or things to ask me? So my explanation on these 10 activities are crystal clear, I suppose. Okay, great. Guys, if we go to the second session, again, if you look at the second session, there is a word presenting here, right? Presenting how we do the class. Some students will be grouped, like 3 students in a group, to present certain topic, to present. It means next week, your job is actually presenting your topic. And I said earlier, you would be very welcome to actually prepare your PowerPoint presentation, right? But there's one more important thing than PowerPoint presentation. What is that more important thing, sir? How to present. I believe that some of you have got the understanding of how to present some topic in English, but most of you might not know what to do yet. And in this session right now, I shall take you 5 minutes to present something about how to be a good moderator and how to be a good how to be a good presenter. That is the role play you'll play next week. So from 3 people, one people or one person would be the moderator, and 2 people would be the presenters, right? So I would like to share with you the languages that you could use when you become moderator and when you become presenters. All right. So if you see on my screen, again, I changed my screen, right? Have you seen my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So English for presentation. I would share this to the group, your WhatsApp group later on, but allow me to present something. So when you become moderator, this would be something that you can start with, right? You can start with good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this very special occasion, I would like to introduce the speaker to you. His name is blah, blah, blah. And then Professor blah, blah, blah would like to present his report about internationalization program in Indonesian University. Professor blah, 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 the floor is yours, right? So for example, Vavai will become the moderator. Neil Royan will become the speaker. So this is something that Vavai will do. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, blah, blah, blah. Vavai, would you like to read that for me, please?
Yes, sir. Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In this very special occasion, I would like to introduce the speaker to you. His name is Neil Ryan. Neil Ryan would like to present his report about internationalization program in Indonesian universities. Neil Ryan, the floor is yours.
Great, okay. Yeah, so that's good, Vavai. Ruth, would you like to try, Ruth?
Yes, sir.
Now, the speaker would be Vavai, yeah?
Okay, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this very special occasion, I would like to introduce the speaker to you. His name is Mr. Vavai. He will present to you his report about English grammar. Mr. Vavai, the floor is yours.
Great, okay. So now, Kevin, please try, and the speaker is
Sir.
Ruth Nababan.
Bruce. Okay.
Yep.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have to follow the article or not, or just
Yeah,
learn
yeah,
it?
just follow it. Just follow it, or you can make some changes by yourself.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure. Thanks for the time. Yeah, I would like to introduce the speaker to you. His name is Bruce. Mr. Bruce would like to present his her report about internationality program in Indonesia University. Miss Rose, time is yours, please.
Great, yeah, thank you. So yes, that would be how you would do it, right? So if we go here as well. So you will also have this after the presenter has done the presentation. This is what you say. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the report from Professor Watimaya about internationalization in Indonesian University. Now, let's continue to the session of questions and answers. Before you ask a questions or give a comment, please raise your hand, mention your name and your institution. For the first session, I'd like to give it to 3 people. Okay? So this is how you do after the presenter has finished. But because I don't know if we are going to have question and answer or not, I will decide later, okay? Just in case in the end, I decide we will have question and answer sessions, then please do this until here, until the rest, okay? So let's try to read this. Riando, would you like to read this, please?
Yes, sir.
And the speaker would be Kevin.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the report from Kevin about the International and Indonesian University. Now, let's continue to the session of the question and answer. Before you ask a question or give a comment, please raise your hand and would you mention your name and your institution? And of course, for the first session, I'd like to give for 3 people. And yes, please, gentlemen on the right.
Right.
And then
So you don't have to do this, yeah,
the second.
because it's only for
Okay,
offline.
okay.
Riando. Thank you. Until here, please. This is only for offline. Okay, so only until here. Well done, Riando. Friska,
Okay,
would you
thank you,
like
sir.
to try, Friska? The
Yeah, I will do
speaker
that,
would
sir.
be Riando, yeah? The speaker would
Okay.
be Riando, please.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the report from Riando about internationalization in Indonesia University. Now let's continue to the session of question and answer. Before you ask a question or give comment, please raise your hand, mention your name and your institution. For the first session, I like to give it to the 3 people.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So that's about it. Well done. Okay. And then we go to the presenter. So guys, we have done the part of being moderator. You can learn by yourself after this, right? I mean, tomorrow, the day after, because I will share this PowerPoint to your WhatsApp group so you can open anytime you like. Okay. Now, when you are the presenter, right, this is what you're supposed to do. You can somehow mention your name again, like, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Watermeyer. You may call me Richard. I'm a professor in education at the School of Education, University of Bristol. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience. This one is very important because you are trying to give compliment to your audience, right? Which is good. It means it's a good starting point to get to know your audience and to get the attention from your audience. Give them compliment. Logically, who doesn't like compliment? Everybody likes compliment. So this is what you should do. Okay, hang on. I will ask you one by one later on. And then, so this is what you should do as well. I'd like to talk to you about internationalization in Indonesian higher education. I'm going to present, so you can choose, yeah? You're welcome to choose the first one, or you're welcome to choose the second one, right? Not all. So you can choose between these two. I'm going to present the recent progress of the internationalization of Indonesian higher education, for example, and then you tell them the purpose of your presentation. So the purpose of my talk, the purpose of my presentation today is to provide a picture, a background picture of how Indonesian universities conduct internationalization agenda. So the purpose of the report, you are the speakers, you're welcome to do this later on, yeah? I mean, if you speak about grammar, for example, passive voice, the purpose of my talk today is to provide you with a picture or provide you with an understanding of a passive voice, right? And then don't forget to always mention how long you will take the presentation. It will be very polite. Because when you don't do this, people wonder. People keep asking questions, how long this person is going to do presentation. But if you are sure from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, I shall take only 7 minutes of your time. I shall take less than 10 minutes of your time. So the audience will find out how long you will do presentation, which is good. Okay. And then the outline of the report, right? The outline of the report is like this. I have divided my presentation into 2 parts or 3 sections. The first one is introduction. The second one, the formula of passive voice. The third one, the meaning and some examples of passive voice. So that is how you show the audience how you will present. the divisions of your 10 minutes of time to present something. Okay. Yes, I think that should be all for now. Now let's try one by one from the beginning. Right. So Danny, would you like to try this, please, using your own credentials?
Okay,
Danny, you have no voice.
apologies, sir. My mic turned off.
Okay.
Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Denny Maulana. You may call me Danny. I am a student in President University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience.
Great. Okay. Okay, well done. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next we have Kwan. Kwan. Go on, Kwan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chen Qi. You can call me Chen. I'm a student of President University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in front of the distinguished and audience.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Kwan.
Good morning,
Jason.
ladies and gentlemen.
Jason.
Thanks for the session.
Zhu Sang. Jason.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try please, Jason.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zhu Zheng. You may call me Zhu Zheng or Jason. I'm a student at the school at the President University. And ladies and gentlemen, this is it's a honor to present my report in the form of the distinction education
Audience.
audition.
Audience. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Right. Pak Muhadi, are you here, Pak Muhadi?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to try, Pak Muhadi?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhadi. I am a student at President University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience. Thank you, sir.
Well done. Well done, Pak Muhadi. Next, please. Pak Mukti, would you like to try, Pak Mukti?
Okay, thank you, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mukti Wibowo. You may call me Mukti. I am a student at President University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience.
Well done. Thank you, Pak Mukti. So for the rest of you, ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of you, welcome to actually, I'm one of the master students, right? In fact, you are a master student, right? So you're welcome to actually say master student instead of just student. So I am one of the master students at what faculty or in what faculty and at the President University. So you can say as complete as possible if you can. But this one has been enough for me. Okay, so one more. Budewi, are you here, Budewi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Would you like to try, please, Budewi?
Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dewi Maesti. You may call me Dewi. I am a professor in industrial relation in the school in the University of Bristol. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in the front of you.
Budewi, Would you like to use your own credential, please?
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dewi Mangesti. You may call me Dewi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Devi.
Yeah, I'm a student at President University, and soon will be the master. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience.
Right, thank you, Devi. Well done. Thank you. So, Vania, are you here, Vania?
Yes.
Would you like to try, please, Vania?
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vania Chandrajaya. You can call me Vania. I'm a student of President University. And ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present my report in the front of distinguished audience. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you so much. Good. All right. So, yes, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, I would like to share this PowerPoint presentation to you because you will definitely need it to practice yourself before we have our meeting next week to present your PowerPoint presentation related to certain topics that I will choose for you by the end of this class. Okay, now, before I go to the next session, does anyone have a question about how to be a good presenter and how to be a good moderator? You're welcome to raise hand if you'd like to ask a question about this. Riando, go on, Riando.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, I think this is very good, yeah. This format we can use at presentation at the other class. Is that okay? Right?
Yes, of course, that's great.
Or
That's
the
what it is.
presentation thesis.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you for the question, Riando. My answer would be simply, definitely yes, you can. In fact, one of the purposes of having this class, the accuracy development class, is actually to present you, to prepare you to be able to speak English, not only in my class, but also in other classes and in your real world in the future. So this lesson, something related to English for presentation, is not only learned by a student, it's not only learned by you. There have been so many people from different backgrounds have come to me and asked to practice, to give training programs for them to prepare themselves to be good presenters in the future. So yes, I hope I answer your question, Riando.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yep, Gunawan, please.
Good evening, sir. I have a question about the presentation things. Sometimes whenever we try to present something, we're getting nervous. How do we handle this? Like, do you have any tips?
Right.
Thank you.
Right, thank you, Gunawan. I mean, nervous is part of human beings, right? I mean, everybody gets nervous. I did get nervous. Sometimes I do still get nervous. But the thing is, we have to put ourselves, to put something in ourselves like an ideal that we are actually invited there in that places, here in these places, or everywhere in those places to be the speaker. So when we are invited, it means they know our competency, right? So we can start using that as the way we can support our own mentality to present. Don't be afraid, right? Tell yourself, don't be afraid. That's the first thing. Secondly, if you still feel a little bit nervous and afraid when you are facing your students, try not to look at their faces. Try to look at their forehead instead. Sorry, still their faces, but not their eyes. So look at your participants' foreheads if you are invited to present something face to face. So present your topic. Don't look at the eyes, but look at the forehead of your participants. So that way, you still seem like making eye contact with them, but actually you're not making eye contact. Your eyes are actually looking at their foreheads, but they can't see it, can they? So that's how I normally mitigate my nervous feeling. First, sorry, that was the second, yeah. The first one is I try to tell myself that I am the expert here. So third one, what I always do is actually just take a deep breath and speak slower. By speaking slower, not in rush, you're actually trying to control the participants', what do you call that? Focus, right? So do not make a very fast movement in terms of how you present something. Try to speak using, what do you call that? A calm voice, steady pace. The speed doesn't have to be too fast, doesn't have to be too slow. And try to make sure that you are firm in saying all words, or in saying most of the words you're mentioning in your presentation. Yeah, those are the three I normally do. I really hope that can also be applied to your situation, Gunawan. I hope I answered the question, Gunawan.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And one more thing that I could say actually. So this is number 4, but this one is common. Everybody should know about this. If I would like to put an example, you are a badminton player, and then you play badminton every day, right? You're getting better every day. And then you join tournament every week, right? You keep doing tournament every week. The 5th, the 6th, the 7th week, right? The first 5 weeks would be a struggle. But after the 6th, 7th, and 8th week of tournaments, you will lose your nervous. What I mean is, the more you practice, the more you involve yourself in certain kind of activities like this, presenting topics like this, more likely your feeling nervous, timid, will be reduced quite slightly. Okay, so that's one more tip for me, Gunawan. Right, anyone else has a question, please? No? Yeah, you're welcome to ask me along the way later on, ladies and gentlemen. Now allow me to stop sharing, and we go to the third session. If you could still see my screen, the third section is lectures presentation about present future. I believe you still have your PDF book, right? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
If you could open page 65 on PDF, please, then you'll see present future. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to have like 3 minutes to 5 minutes to present simple future. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could see on my screen, simple future is one of the grammar rules that describes something or an activity that happened not today, but in the future. What do you mean by in the future? So in the future is something like tomorrow, next week, next year, tonight, tomorrow morning. So something that is not now, but something that is in the future time. And the formula And the other way you can do is by creating be going to. So you can replace the will, ladies and gentlemen, with be going to. Be going to is be is am, are, right? So if the subject is I, then I would say I am going to. If the subject is pardon. If the subject is Jack, then Jack is going to finish his work tomorrow. The meaning is the same as Jack will finish his work tomorrow. Okay. And then what does it mean by shall, sir? Shall. Can I use shall instead of will? Yes, you can. This is just a matter of, let's say, the habit of people. I can't tell why. In Betty's Cranford Hauser book, it is explained that the use of shall with I or we to express future is possible, but uncommon in American English. So shall is used more frequently in British English. I don't know if that's right, because during my 5 years in England, basically people still use will instead of shall. Okay. But as a grammar rule, in grammar rule, so you're welcome to do will and shall. You can exchange both. All right. As long as plus verb 1 is the one that you use after that. Okay. And then what about will plus be going to, sir? So there is an explanation like this. To express a prediction, use either will or be going to. So it can also be used to predict something in the future, right? For example, you think or you predict that tomorrow rain, right? You can say tomorrow, I think tomorrow will rain, or tomorrow it will be raining, or tomorrow it is going to be raining. Tomorrow it will rain. That's it. Or tomorrow it is going to be it is going to rain. So that is the expression of prediction. But when you say something that tomorrow, I think it is definitely going to happen. I mean, will happen tomorrow. So you have a very strong confidence, right? Strong confidence that this activity will happen tomorrow. For example, Manchester City is going to win Premier League this season. If you say this, it means you are very sure that Manchester City is going to win the Premier League. Okay, not prediction anymore. You could be wrong, but the thing is, you feel very sure and confident that Manchester City is going to win. So to express a prior plan, be going to is preferable. Okay. And then to express willingness. Willingness is your voluntarily eagerness to actually do something, right? So if I say, who will present passive voice next week? And then some of you say, I will present passive voice next week. It means you're showing that you are willing to be the presenter for next week. Okay. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my presentation. So I have done my part. I have done my part in lecture's presentation, right? Okay. Now we will move on to the fourth activity, which is the breakout rooms, and then I will give you some exercises, and you discuss with your colleagues in your rooms, right? And you'll be given 15 minutes to discuss and to answer the questions. Before we go to breakout rooms, right? Which ones, which exercises that I should do, that we should do? All right. If you would like to take notes, please. If you could take notes. So the first thing that you will have to do in 15 minutes time is this. So exercise 2 will plus be going to, and there are about 5 questions, right? And then part 2, number 7 up to number 17 actually. So yep, there are 17 numbers, right? 17 numbers in exercise 2, and you will be given 15 minutes of your time. All right. And then after 15 minutes, we'll come back to this class, to the main room, and we'll discuss your answer. Right, now, Vavai, would you like to make breakout rooms, please? We have 71 people, including myself, so could you are welcome to make a group, 7 groups, yeah? 7 groups. So one group consists of 10 people.
Okay, sir.
Yes, you're welcome to start doing that, Rabbi. Give them 15 minutes, please.
Already created, sir.
Okay, Vavai. You can start discussing with your fellows. I'll just move around.
Neil, you can also join to some breakout room because I do not include the co-host, so you can moving around from each breakout room. You can.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Papai.
We're still waiting for others to join, right? Just one
No,
group.
I think it's enough. Just 10 people maximums.
Okay, let's start.
Thank leader.
Okay, here there's
We read.
wait,
We read. Do we need to read the answer?
17, right? 17
Yes.
questions.
Hey, Papa, you join our group or you just a group leader? Papa.
Hi, Kevin.
I think
moving around, you can continue your discussion with group member.
I think we can define the questions for all of us. How about that?
Yeah, it's okay.
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 So
Yeah, so
I think
just
for
Jane is going to come.
Yeah.
So
How
it could be two answers, isn't it?
yeah, how about Favai? I
Hello,
think you
yeah.
cannot share screen. Maybe for the other group, need to share screen too.
I think the permission is on Dr. Nugroho because there is
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Okay, I see.
Don't have
Okay, we can
permission.
continue to. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's continue.
How about number two?
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, I can see.
So, number 3, can you give a message for me? Sure. Sure, I will meet.
Probably see.
Yeah. Maybe I will meet him. Something like that, maybe.
See or
I'm going to see him.
Going. I will going to see him.
I am going.
I will.
Will.
I will
Oh,
probably see him.
Yeah.
I will probably see him.
Probably.
Okay.
Example is in number 2, in situation number 2 up yeah, there is the example.
Yeah.
A little bit
Okay. Similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I will probably see him at the meeting this evening.
I will probably see him at the meeting this evening. Number 4, Mr. Swan
you're not
will
Not be. Mr. Swan will not be.
will not is won't be.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, won't be.
Yeah,
Mr.
won't be.
Won't be here.
Will not be here.
Won't be here.
Who
will be the new teacher.
Who will be the new
Yeah,
teacher?
who will be.
Okay. Number 4. F4B.
Mr. Jefferson
Mr.
will
Jefferson.
teach the same course.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Mary Jefferson, Miss Jerry Jefferson will teach. Yeah.
I will teach.
English and
The same courses. Is this like going to the same courses? It is the same.
sorry, Pak Kofai.
Yeah, I mean, is this something the exact situation like?
Oh, we already sure about it. Yeah, Papa.
Yes. I mean like that. Like Miss Jefferson is going to teaching the same courses because it using the same courses.
Yeah, so
Maybe,
it
yes.
can be will and going. Yeah. Going to.
Yeah, anyone can suggest. Actually, I also
Yeah, actually, I prefer going to. But it's if we
Agreed.
use will, it's good too. So next, for the second is I will be in her algebra class, so it will be will.
Yes, I will be.
Yeah.
Number 5, in what ways the damage we do to our environment today?
In what ways the damage we do to our environment will affect
the quality of life?
The verb, I think,
In what ways the damage we do to our environment today will affect the
Yeah,
quality of our life?
will affect
Will, yeah.
yeah.
It's just will. So number 6 is, this letter is French and I don't speak French. Can you help me? Sure, I will translate. Okay, it's already. Number 8, yeah. Who wants to erase the board? Are there any volunteer? I will
do it.
I will
Yeah.
going to do it.
I will
I will.
I will do
I
it.
will do it. I will going to do it.
I will do it.
Number 9. Why does he have an eraser in his hand? He
He's
will.
going.
He's
He's
going.
going to erase the board.
If I answer, I will answer will all of that question. Yeah.
There's a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we can use the consideration when we will use a will or going to.
And when we use
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to, because when we already sure that it will be happen, we can use
You are
is
planning,
going.
yeah, or you are planning to. You can using going to.
Going to.
Going to. So it like planning something, yeah. Going to. Can we continue?
Yeah,
Okay.
continue.
Okay, number 10. How about getting together for dinner? Sounds good. How about Alice Restaurant and Gateway? You decide Alice Restaurant. I will meet.
I will meet.
I think.
I will meet
I
you.
will meet you there
They're around 6.
or
Yeah.
I'm going to meet you.
Do you have plans for dinner? Yes.
I will co-worker.
Yeah.
I will meet a co-worker for dinner.
Are you sure?
We'll
you
meet.
meet? Are you sure you
What?
will meet or going to
I
meet?
am going.
Yeah.
I am going to meet a coworker for dinners, I think.
Because you have a plan to
Yes, cool.
meet with your
Yes, because
coworker.
yes. Agree, Pak.
I going, yeah.
I am going. Don't forget the AM.
I'm going
am.
to.
I'm going to meet. Okay, number 12. This like doesn't work. The verb is the others.
We are not be here.
Hello, Mr. Pafai.
Hello, Firanda.
The discussions stuck
Yeah.
in the number 4, sir.
Mr. Swan.
Yeah.
So you can
Will
not.
you can decide whether it is exactly or sure that he has resigned. He has resigned. It is
I think this
Sure,
is
yeah.
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can use going to.
So we use will, yeah.
No. If you sure
Oh,
that
okay.
for something, you can use going to if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. So this is the prior plan or prediction, sir.
Use only P. Why do you buy this? I'm not going to.
Look at the
Yeah.
F, the example
that's
F.
true.
I talked to Bob yesterday. He is
I
tired
talked
of
to
taking
him
the bus to
today.
work.
He tried to talk him about this. He's
Yeah.
going to buy a car.
He is going to buy because we know he is tired of taking the bus to work. Is it okay? like you know that he will not come because he is resigned. That my consideration. Why I prefer to use going to. But it's open, yeah. I think if you have any comment, you can also talk your consideration. Number 4, yeah. Number 4.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So Mr. Swan is going to hear next. Is not going to hear next term. He has resigned. Who will be the new teacher? Tapi will-nya itu tuh sebagai
Yes, who will be the
prediction. Oh, berarti
Yeah.
bisa juga pakai will ya, sir ya?
Yeah, yes. The next is who will be the new teacher? Because do you know? Even he doesn't know.
I will go to.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense, Pak.
Yeah.
I think your explanation is correct. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can use the answer.
Sorry, I have trouble with my internet connections. So what is the answer?
Is going.
It is 1 minute to go.
So number 4 is what Mr. Stanley is not going to hear next item as this.
Yes, I think Mr. Swan is not be here next term because he has resigned. We have an exact, but who will be the new teacher? I think it is Will because it is even he doesn't know. Do you know? He asked.
Yeah. I agree. Because
agree with.
But if it's wrong answer.
So is going to do this mean I decide to do this thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Already decide to do this thing.
Yeah. If you're sure about one thing.
Yeah, I'm sure I will do this thing. Okay.
Yeah. Berarti Miss Jefferson
Yes,
is going to teach the STEM course, Mr. Hwantao. English, algebra, and geometry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. So I hope the discussion was fruitful enough to actually answer all of those questions, the 17 questions. We will have another session of breakout rooms after this, but beforehand, let's try to discuss this. Okay. Yep, there we are. Okay. So now you can see my screen again, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. So number 1 has been done for all of you. So Sue will graduate or is going to graduate in June. After that, she will begin or she is going to begin. Right. She will begin working. Sorry, I can't tell why. So she is going to begin work at an electronics firm. Okay, so actually you can use will or be going to because both of them are very similar. So number 2, Rafki, would you like to tell us your answer of number 2, Rafki? Rafki, are you there? Probably is in the toilet. Okay,
Rafki.
Danny. Would you like to show us number 2, please, Danny?
Okay. Fred is going to be at the meeting tomorrow. I think Jane will come too.
Great. Okay. That can be done. Well, anyone can have different answer, yeah? So some of you might be Fred will be at the meeting tomorrow. I think Jane is going to come too. So probably some of you have made that answer. It's fine. Okay. So what about number 3? Anyone would like to try? You're welcome to raise your hand if you like. Anyone would like to try number 3? Stanley. Yeah, Stanley. Go on, Stanley.
Okay, so number 3, can you give a message for me? Sure. I am probably going to see him at the meeting this evening.
Yep, I'm probably going to see him at the meeting. Yeah, great. Okay. Number 4. So I got some hands previously, but you already turned. Dewi, Budewi, go on, Budewi. Budewi.
Number 5, right?
Number 4, please. It's quite long, number 4.
Okay. Number 4, Mr. Hun won't be not here at next term.
What wish will the Danish
Budewi, would you like to repeat your answer again, please?
Yeah.
Mr. Swan?
Mr. Swan. Yeah, is not going to be here next term.
Okay,
He
that's
has
easy.
resigned.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then?
Who will be the new teacher? Do you know?
Okay. Go on.
Continue, yeah. Yes, yes, Miss Mary Jefferson. Miss Jefferson will teach the same course. Mr. Swan taught English, algebra, and geometry, and I'll be in her algebra class.
I will be in an algebra class.
I'll be
Okay.
in
So I heard that in the beginning you were using
one.
won't be, yeah?
Yeah, one.
Won't be, right? So it's like when you say will not be, so will not can be blend, right? You can blend, can be blended into one, and the sound would be like won't. So
Won't.
it's W-O-N apostrophe T. So won't be. I heard you said that, and then you changed into is not going to be here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right, number 5. Bye-bye.
Can I ask for number 3, sir?
Number 3?
Yeah. Number 3,
Okay.
I think the answer previously is I'm going to probably see, but is this okay because there is a probably, and is this possible to better use will probably see?
Right. Probably can be placed in any places you like, but most likely it will be in between to be and the adverb. or to be and the adjective. So for example, I am probably sleeping tonight. I will probably be sleeping tonight. That's for example. So probably is more like a adverb of what do you call that? Adverb of probability. That's how we call it. We have adverb of frequency, adverb of probability, and the like. And normally things like this is located after be, before adjective. So or after subject, auxiliary, right? Subject, auxiliary, and then the adverb like this, and then adjective or verb. So when you say, I will probably see him, that is correct. Or I am probably going to see him, not the other way around. Like I am going to probably see him. No, I am not expecting you to do that. So I'm expecting you to do the first one, the former that I mentioned earlier. Is that wrong? Say if I do that finally. No. There's nothing wrong here. Just in Bahasa Indonesia, I'm sure you will choose adik perempuan than adik wanita. It's more like people hear more adik perempuan saya, right? Not adik wanita. And then in Bahasa Indonesia again, saya pergi ke Jakarta naik kereta. Will be better if you say, sorry, it was better than saying saya pergi ke Jakarta bersama kereta. Both are all right. Basically, you go to Jakarta, you arrive in Jakarta with train, right? But the meaning is not bersama, but naik or dengan, right? Same thing happened in the location of probably, most likely, well, and the like. So this kind of adverb will be better placed after auxiliary or after be, before the adjective, instead of in other places. Although other places, when you put them, it's not going to be a wrong, not going to be a mistake.
Okay. One consideration, because I think even I in three number B is, he is not really sure because he is using probably. I am.
Okay.
I think it's like I am probably going to, but you are not really sure that you will see him.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's good. That's good reason. Basically, Vai, thank you. Yeah, probably. But again, I mean, if I see this answer, so the use of will and the use of be going to will not create much differences. Like you're welcome to say both. If I would like to show you something that is more sure, right? Like it is definitely going to happen. You can't say I'm probably seeing him tonight, because if you use be plus verb ing, the first formula be plus verb ing is actually present perfect, right? But there is one way, if you want to say something in the future that will surely happen, you to say I'm going to cinema, not I'm going to go to cinema, but I'm going to cinema, right? I'm going is be plus verb ing. That's supposed to be present progressive, not present future. But in reality, people use that. So it means when I use I'm seeing him at the meeting this evening, I can't, because the word probably is a possibility, not a sure thing that is going to happen. But be going to and will, they're still most likely are in the same level of probability. So exchanging both will not make a huge impact in meanings.
Okay. So one more question is number 4.
Yes, please, no, yes, please,
I'm sorry to continue my question.
No, you're welcome. It's fine.
Number 4, the answer is won't be here next term, but the continuous sentences is he has resigned. So he quite sure that he will not be won't be here, or like Mr. Swan isn't be here next term because he exactly know that he has already resigned. Is
Right.
this-
Yeah. This one, yes, this one I will go with you, Vava. You're right. So the clue is he has resigned, right? Yeah, you're right. So it's better to use Mr. Swan is not going to be here next term. Why? Because he has resigned. Yeah, that's right. I mean, for this one, I agree with you, Vavai. But for the first one, for the number 3, I would say partly I agree, but it's still like, I would say 2 of those will have the same meaning, although there is a word probably there, because probably can mean many things. It's just something that people say every time. It can also be showing that something is still in probability instead of in sure thing, right? But number 4, because we have another phrase or another sentence that explains it, right? Not part of the same phrase. So that can be used as the reference. So that is why I agree with you. Mr. Swan is not going to be here instead of won't be here. Because the level of, what do you call that? The level of sure things to happen is slightly higher than will. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vavai. Okay, right. Vavai, did I choose you to answer number 5 as well, or you were just asking question number 4 and 3?
I'm asking number 3 and number 4, sir.
I see. Okay. Right. So anyone who would like to try number 5, please? Mukti, yes. Pak Mukti, go on, Pak Mukti.
Okay. In what ways will the damage we do to our environment today affect the quality of life for future generation?
Right. In what ways will the damage we do to our environment today affect, right, the quality? Yep. Because, yeah, you're right. There is no certain or uncertain thing. Yeah, it's something that probably people keep asking question. So he also hasn't got a clue of the answer. So yeah, use will be accepted here. Thank you, Pak Mukti. Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Right. So what about this? Expressing prior plan and willingness. Now it's more like what do you call it? We will see more question like this, I guess. So number 4. He has resigned, so that therefore we use something that, something that will definitely be happening, like a prior plan. So for example, number 6, this letter is in French. I don't speak French. Can you help me? Sure, I will translate it for you. Okay, wow. So the thing is, this guy, the B, he has a willingness to provide his time to do the translation, right? And then this one, do you want to go shopping with me? I'm going to go to the shopping mall downtown. Sure, what time do you want to leave? Okay. Right, so the thing is, why we are using I'm going to instead of will, because this guy is asking somebody else to join. It means his intention is more like making going to downtown a prior plan. Like he already asked somebody else. It means inside his own heart or mind, this plan is definitely going to happen with or without his friend. Okay. Yeah, number 8. Anyone would like to try number 8?
Dwiki, sir.
Dwiki, yes. Go on, Dwiki.
B, I will doing it.
Say again, Dwiki.
B, I will doing it.
Did you say I will doing it?
Yes, sir.
What about C?
C. I don't know, sir. I think the same. I will do it too.
Okay, okay. So anyone would like to challenge Dwiki's answer? Vania.
Yes, sir. So the answer is I will do it.
I will do, yeah? Not I will doing, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Great. So C should also be same. So I will do it. Dwiki, just to let you know, the formula of a present future is subject plus will plus verb one, yeah? Not verb ing. Never use verb ing after will. Except you have be. I will be doing, then you can. But I will doing, you cannot. Okay? I will do is the answer.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
That's all right. So number 9, anyone would like to try number 9? Leonardi, go on, Leonardi.
Okay, for number 9, why does he have an eraser in his hand? He is going to erase the board.
Great, yeah. Do you know the reason why he is going to erase the board?
Because he has a plan to erase the board.
Yeah,
Because he
and
already have an eraser in his hand.
yes, that's the reason. Because he's already holding the eraser. Great, okay. Well done, Leonardi. Number 10, anyone would like to try number 10? It's quite long conversation about only one question. Anyone would like to try? Aryu, go on, Aryu. Samudro.
Yes. How about getting together for dinner after work? Sounds good. Where? How about Alice Restaurant or the Gateway Cafe? You decide. Alice Restaurant. I'm going to meet you there around 6. Great.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I will accept that. But anyone has other ideas, please? Does anyone have another answer? Danny, go on, Danny.
Yes, I think the answer should be I will meet you there around 6 because they are making the plan on the spot.
Okay, they're making the plan on the spot, yeah? Okay, okay. So what was the answer before? I thought the answer was also I will meet you there, right? Or I'm going to meet. Was it I'm going to meet? Are you?
I'm going to meet.
Right, okay. And Danny challenged you by saying I will meet you there around 6. Okay. Okay. Is it prior plan or is it just plan that comes out like that? Just like that? Do you think logically?
Logically, yeah, I think they are creating the plan.
Right. Does anyone think about this is a willingness from the B to actually go there? Anyone has the idea of this is willingness. This is not a plan. This is the B willingness to come at around 6. Okay, yeah, guys. So if I were in your position, I would choose I will instead of I'm going to, because this is not a prior plan. This is more like just your willingness to do that. So I will see you there. I'll meet you there at 6. Okay. Yep, number 11. Anyone would like to try number 11? Riando, go on, Riando.
Yes, sir, thank you. Do you have plan for dinner? Yes, I'm going to meet a coworker for dinner at Alice Restaurant. Want to join us?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
good.
to meet.
Yeah, I'm going to meet. That's good because this is the plan. This is the prior plan, not the willingness, but the prior plan. Well done, Rianda. Number 12.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Viranda, number 12, please.
Okay, sir. This light doesn't work. The bulb is probably burnt out. Do we have any light bulbs? I will get one for you. Thanks.
Great. Yeah, Viranda. Do you know why the answer is will, Viranda?
Because the situations, because the actions come up based on the situation itself. So I think that quick action.
Okay, like willingness, yeah. So
Yeah.
he has voluntarily chosen to actually get one for A. Okay, yeah, great. So number 13. Budewi, go on, number 13, Budewi. Budewi.
I'm going to enroll in the community college next spring. Oh, I didn't know you wanted to go back to school. I need to sharpen my skills so I can get a better job. I'm going to take a course in the word.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Budewi's phone, Budewi's laptop, but yes. So this is a plan, a prior plan. So I'm going to enroll and I'm going to take. Well done, Budewi. Right, guys, I think the rest you're welcome to continue yourself. You know why and you know the reasons, right? And my concern is time. Because I still need to explain to you something related to your group of presentation, right? So if we look at this session, we actually still have one more thing to do, which is game. So pronunciation game. I really would like to do this, and we will do this. But to make sure we can do it, right now, I would like to talk about next week presenters. So I will choose, like I will make, not choose, I will make like five groups or 4 groups. I can't really tell how many, depending on how many would like to do next week. So Nail, are you still there, Nail?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, would you help me find out after this, yeah? Find out the names of the volunteers for next week presentation, okay? After I throw this offer to all of you. So guys, allow me to, as I said earlier, I'm throwing you an opportunity for next week presentation. Please raise hand who will have, sorry, who will have willingness to present a certain topic that I will give next week. Okay, anyone? So Rianda, would you write down the name? Vavai is next week. Denny Maulana, we got 2.
Okay, sir.
Yep. Anyone else? Please raise your hand so I can say. Dwiki Fatur next week. Okay. Nail, make sure you write down the name, yeah. So we got Vavai, we got Denny, we got Dwiki, only 3. So let's have 6 more. So we can have 3 groups. 6 more people. Anyone would like to do, or should I choose your names? Budewi, yes, Budewi, Leonardi, Brian, yep, 3. Budewi, Leonardi, Brian, yep. And should we have 3 more? Nail, yes. Nail, Diaz, and Puji. That's it. That's it. So we got 9 people, I believe. Nail, how many people we have? 9, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So the 3 topics I would like you to present is, first, passive voice. Passive voice. The second is if conditional. Please write down Dwiki. Sorry, Nail. If conditional, so passive voice. If conditional. Sorry. And the last one is past perfect and past perfect continuous. Sorry. So, sorry, guys. So who would like to do the passive voice? I need 3 people who would do passive voice. So Vavai, Budewi, and one more, and Denny. Okay. So passive voice will be done by Denny, Budewi, and Vavai. Neil, would you please write that down as well, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what about if conditional? So from the last 6 names, who would like to be if conditional? Anyone from the last 6 people? Or should I choose? Neil?
Yes.
Can you choose 2 more names, please?
2 more name.
Yeah,
I
2
think
more names to
Brian
present. Yeah,
and
Brian
Puji.
and
Puji.
and Puji. Yeah, so Brian and Puji will be your team to present if conditional. It means the last 3 people. Who are the last 3 people?
Wait. There is Diaz and Dwiki.
And
I
then?
also I lost one person.
So who's the other one? So Diaz, Dwiki, and who is the other one? Guys, who was raising hand?
Me first, Leonardi, sir.
Leonardi, yes.
Oh,
So Neil
Leonardi.
and Leonardi,
Alright.
please. So this last group, right? 3 people, last 3 people will be in one group, and you will present past perfect and past perfect continuous. Okay. So from this all 3 groups, you're welcome to choose by yourself which one is going to be one moderator, just one moderator, and 2 presenters. Okay, 1 moderator and 2 presenters. And we will do this start next week. I hope next week my health condition is getting back, so we can have full class until 11:30. Okay. All right. Does anyone have question about this assignment?
Sorry, sir, or Neil.
Yes.
Who is my group? Wiki. About
Dwiki and then Diaz and Ronaldi.
Leonardi, yeah. So Dwiki, Diaz, and Leonardi.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay.
What time for the presenting?
Who's this asking?
Puji, sir. How much
okay.
time we for the presenting?
Yeah, you're welcome to explain in 10 to 15 minutes. So just 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15
You can
for
do
2 people or 1 people? 1 person or 2 person?
For your group, the entire group. So just
Oh.
make it as quick as possible.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. All right, that's a good question, Puji. Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to have a question? No? Okay. Right.
Sir.
Guys, I would like to use the last 12 minutes. We still have 12. I aim earlier at 10:30 we finish, right? But I feel like I can stand until 11, right? So let's try to use this last 12 minutes to do some games. And the game would be pronunciation, right? So if you don't mind, Vavai.
Yes, sir.
would you please make another breakout rooms for just 5 minutes? Or 7 minutes, sorry, 7 minutes, because 5 will be too fast. 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then I believe we have done this last time, right? Now we go to here. Not the first, but the second, right? We have 14 vocabularies. Try to find out how to pronounce it through your Google or your dictionary. Talk with your friends, and then after you come back to the main room, we will talk about this. Okay? Yep. Go on, please, Vavai.
7
You
minutes.
can take this picture and then you can share it later, right? Or you can screenshot or something. It's 7 minutes, please.
Okay, sir. Done.
Great. Okay.
Because of the limited time, can we just discuss from this 14 list, which so we don't need more than 5 minutes.
I think number 7 is kind of hard. Yeah?
Yes, it's kind of hard. Does anyone have an idea or input? I think it pronounced it as negligent.
Yeah, negligent. Yeah. How about number 8?
Deteriorate, deteriorate, deteriorate. I'm curious about the difference between bowl and bow. Bowl, bowl and bow. We should add stress in the end, isn't it? Number 3 and 4. It's kind of similar.
Bow. Bow.
We could use Google.
I think number 3 should be
Bowl. With
Bowl, yeah.
stress in the end. With a bit L. Bowl.
Bowl.
Pak Renaldi, you can try also.
Oke, Pak Fafai. Maybe I think it's number 9. Pound, right?
Memburu.
Pound.
Deteriorate.
Number 9 is pawn.
Pound. Pound or pound?
I think it's pawn. Pawn.
Pawn.
Pawn. Pawn.
Pawn.
So the W isn't pronounced clearly, like it's only pawn.
Pawn. Pawn.
Pawn.
For everyone, you can also search the words and try to Google, and then Google can also give a sample to
Pronounce it.
yes,
Yes.
like what it does.
How about number 5? Is it infinitive?
Infinitive. Infinitive.
Infinitive.
Meanwhile, for
So
number
number
6,
6.
it's infinite.
Infinitive.
Infinite.
Infinitive.
Who's the one?
Delusion.
Delusion? Delusion, yeah, I think delusion.
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 Yeah.
Delusion.
Oh, delusion, like
Delusion, not delusion, yeah. Delusion.
Delusion. Delusion.
I cannot find this.
And this is English, right?
Delusion. English.
Yeah, in English.
English. With ish.
English.
English.
Yeah. English.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, vocabulary. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, vocabulary.
It's approximately.
Approximately.
Approximately. Approximately.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Number 11 is what? Delusion. Number
Delusion.
11.
Delusion.
Delusion.
I cannot find the answer.
Sorry?
DE or DI?
Delusion, like make it more bold.
Yeah.
Not
More
E, yeah.
then E.
Delusion.
Delusion. Delusion.
Put the minute delusion in.
1 minute to go.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you, guys.
Legend.
Okay, welcome back to the main room.
Yeah.
How's your fun game of discussion with your friends? I hope it ran well.
It was great.
Okay, brilliant. Right, anyone would like to try number 3, please? Anyone would like to try number 3? Dwiki, come on, Dwiki.
It's bowl.
Come again, Dwiki.
Bowl.
Ball, great.
Yes.
So
Thank you, sir.
it's similar to when you say football in ball, right? B-A-L-L, so ball. So long O, so ball. Okay. What about number 4? Anyone would like to try number 4? Viranda, go on, Viranda.
Bow, sir.
Say again.
Bow.
Almost, Viranda, not quite right. Vincent.
Isn't the verb for and the noun for bow is different pronouns? If I'm not wrong.
Do you know when you use arrow? This
Yeah,
is the
that's bow and arrow, right?
Yep.
That's bow. But for the verb, it's different, right? If I'm not wrong, it's bow. The menunduk.
Yeah, it could be done. They have the
different,
same words, right? They've got the
yeah,
same words, just different meaning.
they have different pronouns, right, sir?
I can't tell. You tell me. Did you look at your dictionary?
Not really, but I heard when you say bow as in the menunduk, it's pronounced like bow, and
Right.
it's in the bow and arrow, it's bow.
Right. Well, if
So
you
I
have the
thought
reason.
yeah. So I thought they have different pronouns, but the same word.
Actually, they are the same words, and most likely the pronunciations are very similar as well. So they call it bow and arrow, not bow and
Oh,
arrow, but bow and arrow.
okay.
So it's really all depending on the way you say. There is nothing wrong in that. But yeah, good. So bow and bow, I would prefer bow.
Okay.
Same like when you were Mondo. So bow and arrow, bow and arrow. They
Okay.
are exchangeably used. You can use either one. Okay, same thing as number 6.
But
Number
this is
6.
like the verb read. The past tense is read, right?
Which
It's
one?
the verb to of read. The past tense past tense of read. It's read, right? For the word read.
Would you like to speak a bit slower,
Okay.
please?
For the verb read, the past tense is read, but the word is
Oh,
read,
right.
Yeah.
Right, yes,
So
the
I
same
thought they
writing, right.
can be different. Yeah.
Yeah, same writing, same spelling, different pronunciation. So first form of verb is read, you write, and then read and read. But the way you write it down is the same. Okay, right. What about number 8? Some say this is one of the hardest one. Anyone would like to try number 8? Johanna, go on, Johanna.
Deteriorate.
Come again, Johanna.
Deteriorate.
Yes, that's good. Yeah. So de or do. So deteriorate. So it's rather different. I mean, both are accepted, of course. De and do. But the right one, if you look at the dictionary, it's supposed to be do, deteriorate. Not de, but do. Same thing in Javanese language, pite. So the first I is P, the second I is T, right? Pite. And this one is the second one, deteriorate. Yeah, well done, Johanna. Number 9. Anyone would like to try number 9? Gunawan, go on, Gunawan.
Infinite.
Oh, no, number 9, Gunawan.
Sorry. How?
Come again?
How?
Right. Anyone would like to challenge Gunawan, please? Diaz, go on, Diaz.
Pawn.
Come again?
Pawn.
That's the same. Okay. Leonardi.
Pound.
Come again?
Pound.
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 Would you like to change ow into o, please? Longer o.
Pound.
Yeah, so pawn. Not pound, but pawn. Seems like you're saying o, but longer o. So pawn shop, pawn. Yeah, but that's great. You've done well. Number 12, something easy. Everybody said that, but you know what? Let's say 85% of people are making mistakes in pronouncing number 12. So yes, Kevin.
English.
Yeah, that's not the right one. See, one of the
English.
85%. Puji.
English, sir.
Say again.
English.
Well done. Yep. Joanna.
English.
Come again.
English.
Yeah, that's acceptable as well. Alvin.
English.
Almost. Alvin. Try again.
English.
Would you like to say G and L quite clear, like English?
English.
Alvin. So English, English, and English are two different things, right? Can you say the second, please, Alvin?
English.
That's the first. So I will repeat again. English, English, and English.
English.
Say again, number two. Say again.
Number 2. English.
Okay, Alvin. English.
English.
English. Lily, go on, Lily. Still number 12, Lily.
English.
Yes, brilliant. Yeah. Diaz.
English.
Yes, English. Ajeng.
English. Yes, sir.
English.
English. That's great. Yeah. Johnny English. Not English, not English, not English, but English. So try to make G also a little sound there. English. English. Johnny English.
Johnny English.
Yep, English.
English.
Right. Okay, the last one, number 14. Anyone would like to try? Vania, go on, Vania.
Approximately.
Good. Nimas. Where's Nimas?
Approximately.
Say again?
Yes. Approximately.
Approximately. Great. So, Nail.
Approximately.
Approximately. Kevin.
Approximately.
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 Yep, yep. Yeah, well, it's 90% right. Okay. Kwan.
Approximately.
Approximately. All right. Okay. Rongning.
Approximately.
Come again, Rongning.
Approximately.
Would you like to say approximately?
Approximately.
Come again?
Approximately.
Great. Yep, that's the last one. Very good. All right. Okay. Well done, guys. Yeah, I don't think I can stand anymore. Like my voice is fading away. It's gone. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to close the class now. I'm just really losing my power. And yes, before we close, ladies and gentlemen, before we close, I would like to remind you, 3 groups will present next week, right? I will share with you who will present first, second, and third. And then each group will have 15 minutes, right, of your presentation time. And from each of your group, 1 will be moderator and 2 will be presenters. Okay? You're welcome. In fact, I am recommending you use PowerPoint for your presentation. Okay? Right. Yep. So, guys, before we close, give me 1 minute to prepare the quiz so you can scan, right? One second, guys. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could see my screen, we have 70 people, and you're welcome to scan right now to make yourself present in the class tonight. Allow me to hover around. Okay. Okay. Everyone has finished scanning?
Yes, sir. Already.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
well
sir.
done.
Yes,
Well done.
already.
Okay, I will close this. I'll stop sharing as well. And that's it. Allow me to close the class. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to Accuracy Development class. And good luck with your rest of the night. And then good luck with your work tomorrow. And I shall see you next week at the same time. Have a good night, guys.
Okay.
Thank
Have a
you,
nice
sir.
night.
Have
Thank
a
you,
good
sir.
night.
Get
See
well
you
soon.
soon.
Also,
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Get well
you,
soon.
sir.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.